We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Texans. Look to high. Under.
Schultz is the motion man. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, who knows?
Now man traded away after 7 years as a Bengal. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Love it.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Hey, south.
2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the 1st, and it brings up 4th down.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Stroud to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Got this one complete to Wells. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And the Texans will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
11. 19 Texans. 9.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2J.
Now Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right. Hey, uno.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Route to the right.
Schultz is the motion man.
Route to the right.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. It's Stroud. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Stroud. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, uno more.
To throw is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
South.
A second down throw for Stroud. Little short. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
All right.
Slot receiver headed right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
All right. Why, Tony?
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4 down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbury to kick it up. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to all his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. 20 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey!
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back at the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's caught by Gibbs. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it into space. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, south. Tonight.
Now, Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, and now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of...
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Back to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, right. South.
Now, this looks like a design run. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, let's go.
To throw, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
60-6, 60-6.
Here's Gibbs. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
One more time, they tried Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
All right.
On play action. Strap. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bengals have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway. Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Next to score, Bengals 42, Texans 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. He is in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Sending a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here now, third and 5. He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to all the tight end. And the Bengals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A 1st down there on a gain of 12. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoffs.